Hey, Ahmed, what's going on? Glad you could stop by. I appreciate that. Hey, Lily, welcome back. Welcome back. I know you're live yesterday, but I had to work. Hey, that's totally fine, Ahmed. Totally fine. Your work obviously comes before my little stupid little live stream. It doesn't matter that much. You need to work, man. It's totally cool. I think I have come up with a solution for our timestamp problem. By the way, for once I'm on time. You were working 9 to 4 yesterday. Wow, that's pretty awesome that you actually worked that long. That's a crazy shift. But I think how's the delay, by the way? I need to see what the delay is. Hold on. What's the delay like? I was live at 1 yesterday. We were live for about what, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. Yeah, I was live at 1 Eastern Standard Time. So, I think the I think the what am I thinking of? Why am I blanking on what I'm thinking? The delay. That's what I was thinking. I completely forgot what I was thinking of. I think the delay is I think I've got it down to like 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. Let me hold up a 5 right here. Okay, so I think it's 5 seconds. I think that was better than it was like 6 or 7 seconds last time, so that's a little bit better. How is Ricky season 1 so far? We've had some issues with season 1 Ricky through the first couple episodes, but for the most part, we're doing pretty good with him. We're doing pretty good with him right now. And I was able to finally get the first day's live stream back uploaded onto the channel instead of having it taken down because of copyright. So unfortunately today we're not going to be able to do any of the audio because I don't really want to have to go through that again. I had to like go through, edit it, and like mute the whole EJ's Addicted season. I had to go through and mute all the copyrighted material, not all of it, but most of it, and that was pretty annoying. So it took for like the whole rest of the day to get that done. So, yeah, so it's back up there now, and those parts, if you're watching it back and you're wondering where's the audio, it's not your phone's problem, it's not your computer's problem. I had to mute the audio for both my sound and for the actual content. So that was the only way I could get it back up without trimming out that whole section. So that's what it is. But today we're not going to do that, so we're not going to have that problem. It's just going to be my handsome face and the rest of the stuff. And hopefully you guys will have it on your screen so you won't need the audio. You'll be watching it yourself. So we're on episode, not going to lie, watching season 1 makes me miss Maddox and Jet. I do miss Maddox and Jet, that is for sure. Watching season 2 makes me miss Maddox and Jet because there's so many different little storylines they could have been in season 2 that would have made that season a little bit better. Okay, so I've got the timestamp up here. Oh, you can't see it because my mouse is in the... You can see it, but you're not seeing what I'm pointing at. Where's my hand at? Right. Oop, hold on. How do I get this... You see it. Right above my head. I don't know how to position my hand to get it to where I need it to be. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. Right here. This timestamp is the time of the episode. So it's going to start counting down when I get it... When I start it, when I say 3, 2, 1, start, there's 32 minutes of the episode. So when I click start, it'll start counting down in the episode, and then you guys will know exactly how much time is left in the episode. And that's the best way I could figure out how to have a visual timestamp of where we were at in the show. So hopefully it works. I've done a little bit of testing, but I haven't done like any serious testing. After season 3, I couldn't imagine Maddox and Jet not being a part of the show. I know, it just feels like without them, it doesn't feel like the whole cast is there, doesn't it? It just feels a little weird. especially going back and watching everything that they're not in. It just feels a little weird. So we're starting with season 1, episode 6. We should be able to get through season 1 today. There's only 10 episodes in the season, and we already got through 5 of them in yesterday's stream. So we should be, and I don't think they're all super long. I think they're only like a half hour long or something like that. So we should be able to pump through at least 5 episodes today and get through season 1. Hopefully. We'll see what happens when we get towards the end. Maybe if we're still looking good on time, we'll go to season 2 and start the first episode, but who knows. But I'm going to put these on, get ready to go. I need to shift them a little bit so I can hear myself still. All right. How's that look? Do I look goofy? No, I look fine. I always look fine. All right. Let me know if the, do you think Tim might do a spinoff or a movie? I want him to do a spinoff or a movie. I want him to do a spinoff with Rena in like California or New York or something. Maybe Gina gets a movie script that she has to go out to New York to film, and then Ricky gets to go to Juilliard or something. Like I feel like, and then we just get like them in an apartment, and it's just those two in like a rom-com style sitcom type. That would be the dream, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. So we will have to just hope on, or have to hope for maybe it'll happen, but I don't know. Probably not. So let's get everything started here. The mic is on, the audio is muted. Dara's still telling Tim she wants a movie. I would love a movie. I would absolutely love a movie. It'd be fantastic. It'd be probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Is that going to happen? We'll just have to wait and see. I'm holding out hope, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so we're starting season 1, episode 6, as you can see by the above my head. If I can get the, there we go. Now I can point to it. Yeah, I'm figuring this out. I'm a professional. There we go. Season 1, episode 6. That'll update as we go through the episodes. All right, is everybody ready? You guys got your episode loaded up? I'm at the very beginning, 0, 0. Right at the recap, right at the very beginning. So, Juice, did we ever find out if Nene actually made music with Jamie? I don't know if we ever found out about that. I think they said that she in season 3 at the very beginning, like the first episode, they say that she's writing, she has to like write 1 song a day or something. So I'm guessing that she's making music with Jamie. I don't know if it ever like made the radio or anything, but I'm assuming she's at least writing music and recording music with him. I don't know if it ever made it to the public, but that's at least from what she tells Miss Jen. That's kind of what I gather from it. Who knows? Who actually knows? Okay. Season 1, episode 6. What team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. Wildcats. Get your head in the game. All right, let's get it. Season 1, episode 6. Miss Jen is in some hot water. The gang's got to go and save her. So I can't imagine how this is going to go badly. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. That's the goal, Ahmed. That's the goal, is to finish the whole series. We'll see how far we can get. How did he not see? I know there's like a little wall there, but I don't know how he didn't, or a little extension. How did he not see him? He like popped his head into the whole room. Oh, it's photo shoot day. The wig. The wig is fantastic. The wig is fantastic. You know, fun fact, I used to have hair very similar to that. Click. Oh, Seb. It should have made a return in season 4. Oh, Taylor. Rena Crumbs. Good morning, Gina. She emphasized the. You look the best. Why? You jump 3. You go 1, 2, 3. I can't look at Ricky. On 5 or after 5? Do 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 do. Do. Carlos looks fed up with that. I'd be fed up with them too. How do you not know how to jump on 3? That was a simple thing. I'd be a smidge confused too. It was very complicated. Everything. Funny how EJ and Ricky relationship develop a lot different. Mm-hmm. And what if she does? Do you care about Ricky? And what if I do? What? She's not kidding. Maybe exaggerated. just slightly exaggerated. Oh no, this is the field or the Forest of Boys, isn't it? The Forest of Boys is coming up. They're walking in together and they're having fun conversations? It's not that complicated, Gina. Yeah, I remember when there's me and you. Yeah. He didn't do a lot of finding out anything. He was all like, that's what his face is like. Carlos could have handled this so well, but he panicked and it freaked everybody out. Yeah, he could have handled this a lot better. If he wouldn't have been so weird about it, a small personal matter, just a little tiny personal matter of the fact that she's gonna get fired. Find a box. They are on stage with you. Like that, but with boys. I love that. Carlos, oh, that's a perfect delivery of a line right there. Do you know what a forest of trees looks like? Why wouldn't they do this in the real movie? Carlos is goated. Forest of Sisters. No, it's not. Carlos is an icon. You vote for the Gina. Just kiss him already if you're just gonna be like that. See, Carlos, you could have handled this so well. All true. Mr. Mazzara, is there somewhere supposed to be Carlos? Broadway. That's also a clever, a very, very well delivered line by Carlos. He has a lot of those. He's just so good. Ooh, EJ. Whoa, hello. Oh, Nene. Oh, Nene. Cry me a river. I'm getting the mic set. Oh, they're the only two in the building. Ah! My favorite characters: Ricky, Gina, Jet, Carlos, Courtney. That's a pretty good top 5. I don't know if there's anybody that you would put a high. Maybe Mr. Mazzaro would fit in there, but I don't know who you would take out. Gina. My God. Subtle much? Jeez. It should have been me. Surname. Not on the outside. Ooh. No. Never occurred to me like that. It's funny how Jet was only in 2 seasons. He's already my favorite character because how good the writers did for Jet. He's just so good. I don't know what it is about him. It's everything about him, really. He's just so good. Oh, EJ, don't go down the truth path. It's not a good look on you. You were my fairy tale, my dream when I'm not sleeping, a wish upon a star that don't come true. Everybody else could tell that I confuse my feelings with the truth. Where's me and you? The way she's staring at him, man, they're killing me. Ooh. Yeah, he did do that. Yep. Yeah, he thought that would happen too. How would that even work? When he first walked into the cabin and EJ was trying to introduce him and Jet was like, I don't care, but you do you. I was like, yep, he's one of my faves. Me too. Me too. Really know how to offer me? I think that's what he wanted. Basically. Oh, EJ, stop trying to be there for her. You don't care. You don't care. It was a pretty weird song, but it's a banger. Uh-oh, she's gonna hear him. Why would she think that he's just singing by himself? Like, who does she expect him to be singing to? Just himself? Bees and once upon a song. No, you're not a fairy tale, and dreams are meant for sleeping. Wishes on a star just don't come true. And even I can tell that I confuse my feelings with the truth. Cause I like the view? Are you kidding me? Sorry. Jet's the one person at school who's forced to be there, but his parents don't actually want to be there. You're exactly right, Lily. You're exactly right. Okay, what's everything else? Yes, she's good at those. She's very good at that. Oh my god, Richard Bowen, you need to stab me in the heart so I can't live this any further if you're not together. Their chemistry's just so good, just even in season 1. Like, my god. Sous chef. Gina's being a simp. 100%. 100%. That she's a liar. If Ricky and Jet met in season 1, they'd be a dangerous duo. I don't know if they would have worked too much in season 1 because Ricky wasn't in the greatest place to be friends with Jet in season 1, I don't think. I feel like they would have been enemies more than they would have been friends. Because Jet still would have been Jet. Oof. Oof. It's for your next teacher? He might say this guy is acting a lot like me. I don't like him. Yeah, there can only be one brooding teenager. Caden. When's he friends with Caden for? Steph and Rico. Isn't this the only time that we learn these people's names? I don't think their names are ever spoken again. Oh, it's open? Ashlyn. Everybody. No, it's not it. Yep. The one person that I'm surprised showed up is EJ, because he's got like no. The only connection he has is to Nene. So like, I guess that shows you how much he likes Miss Jen. Like, why would he show up? Me too. She lied. Yeah, yeah, basically. I don't know. Do you think Jetney should have had a development? They did a bit in season 3, but season 4 we need them. They could have been a really good couple if they would have been given some time to breathe, which is why I feel like we needed a season 5. But hey, that's just me. Oh, that's a line. She said the line. He does. He lives a perfect life. Yeah, basically. You don't remember Courtney breaking up with Howie? I don't think they ever technically break up on screen. The last we hear of Howie is in season 3 when Courtney's talking to her mom on the therapy session, and she says Howie's off in college, probably making out with all the college girls or something like that. I think that's the last time we ever hear of Howie. So I'm assuming they just break up for long distance. They filmed this scene before they wrapped season 1. Oh, it was the last scene. Interesting. Jet, yeah, Jet definitely cared about her. Jennifer. True. They are insane. Martha Cox. Of a stage name. I remember a scene he said to her, stage name should be afraid of you. Oh, the stage should be afraid of you. Whoa. Mikey Bowen? Mikey Bowen's much better than his mom. Don't say another word. Some of us need to be heard. You want her best? Thoughts on season 1 EJ? He sucks. He definitely sucks a lot. Think about her. About her. This would be a little more classy. Maybe her face is just a little bit sketchy. She's the one who cheers us on. She stands for truth, justice, and songs in our key. Get some NyQuil when you start season. Sleep in chemistry class. She's the one that must go on. You know, when I found out, what's my motivation? When I found out that that Big Red, I forget, Larry Saperstein, is that his name? When I found out that when he learned this dance in like one day before they started filming, crazy, absolutely crazy. Truth, justice, and songs in our key. Jazz squares in the choreography. Sharpay and Ryan, you know they'd agree. Blue Chew can help as well. All right. Well deserved. Well deserved. Pop and lock. That's how bad season 2 sucked. You know, when she cameoed in there. So does this mean? Wait. Does this mean that she exists in the universe as herself and as Martha Cox? Wait, no, I don't know. It's confusing. Are we about to get a hug? Wait, did we already get the hug? Did I miss the hug? Your dad rocks. I did miss the hug. Oh my god, I missed the hug. I wasn't paying attention. The fact that she texted him right after she hugged him, insanity. She's herself. Yeah. Whoa. Is that it? Is that how they end the episode? It is. Okay. All right. Episode Dunzo. So, episode 6. I like episode 6. How could she text that fast, though? She had it on, ready to go, after she got done getting twirled by Ricky. She whipped out that phone, and she was like, your dad rocks. Bunch of hearts. Heart. That's how she was doing it. Send. Immediately. That's how much she thinks about him. She's just, it's Ricky 24/7 up here in her mind. It's crazy. Alright, let's get the next episode loaded up here. Episode number 7. I think this is Thanksgiving, right? This should be the Thanksgiving episode. So we better get the tissues ready. Get the tissues ready for episode number 7. I was hoping it would just give me the thing, but it's not, so I gotta go back here. Okay. So, yep, it is the Thanksgiving episode. I thought so. Thanksgiving. Alright, let me pause real quick. This has 3904 in it. Wait, 3904. 39... Did I get it? No, I'm stupid. 30... What the heck? Oh, it only does it by 1. Okay. No wonder. Oh, I'm doing hours. What am I doing? I am stupid. God. Dumb. Okay, there we go. 39. There we go. And it's 04, right? Yeah, 04. Okay. 39.4. Perfect. Let me get this so you can see it a little bit better. Hold on. Let me change this to white. There we go. Now you should be able to see it a little bit better. That's good. I don't know why I had it black in the first place. Wait. Did you see fangirling? Of course I'm fangirling. I guess NyQuil Blue Chew Bleach because season 2 is 5 more episodes. Or in 4 more episodes. Season 2 is on its way. Alright, you can see the timestamp a little bit better now. That's good. Okay, so hold on. I gotta get a drink really quick. You might be able to see me. Oh no, you can't see the camera or the thing. You might be able to hear me though. Oh, I'm coming. You can see me in the TV. Okay, I got a Sunny D. It's a little tiny Sunny D. Okay. I gotta get some hydration before we get to the Thanksgiving episode. Alright. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. I saw you in the reflection. Alright. Wait, what's Sunny D? You don't have Sunny D in England? Oh, it's just an orange juice. A brand of orange juice. Sunny D. They probably have something similar in England by a different name. All right. Thanksgiving episode ready in 3, 2, 1, go. We have Tropicana. You don't have Cane's or Chick. What happened? Oh, okay. The thing was over. It freaked me out for a second. You don't have Cane's or Chick-fil-A? That's just a crime. Never felt this way. Right here tonight. The start of something new. I love all the stuff they're doing around him. Jaina! Oh, yeah. Now who did ever... Or Panda Express? My God, Lily. I feel bad for you. Tonight? Worlds are so much brighter, brighter by my side. Yes. Do we think that was because he really loves Thanksgiving, or because he's excited that was over? I've always thought about that. Yeah, we only have McDonald's and KFC. I'm missing out, but we have Nando's. Oh, I've never had Nando's. I don't think we have many Nando's around here. At least not around me. He looks really good now? Excuse me? Miss? He's taken. I like that we get Nando's is like chicken. Oh, okay. I like that we just get like a huge character dump on Ashlyn randomly 7 episodes in. We don't know anything about Ashley except for that she's EJ's cousin until this episode. Ouch. Ricky and Gina are sitting next to each other? Nice. Oh, I didn't change the thing. My bad. My bad. I never don't want that. I never don't want that. I wish her grandma was on more. I like her grandma. She was a good little addition. Should we keep it to a small group and then Carlos shouts it out? There's never a small group when Carlos is involved. Hot wings and instant mashed potatoes. My God. I like Nini's room. Yeah, Nini's room is well decorated. It looks pretty nice. I'd probably live in there if it was my room. Too soon, Rick. She don't deserve for him to call. Sure, Sheamus. Sure. Oh, she's all alone in Chicago. She's all alone. Uh-huh. Oh, this EJ is so annoying, man. Oh, EJ. It doesn't feel right. It makes you look weird. He's not even live on Instagram. It's a video. Oh, you're so right, Lily. You're so right. I think we're all as stunned as Ashlyn. They haven't hinted at anything between Big Red and Ashlyn for 6 episodes, and then all of a sudden he throws that line out there, the bigger spotlight line, and then like we're just supposed to believe that he's liked her. Like what? It's just so random. Oh no! Don't call her! 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 Oh my God! The audacity! The audacity! Oh my God! I can't. Oh my God! She's in the shower. That's almost as bad as she's in the shower. You want me to go check? Oh my God, Todd, what do you do? You don't pick up your girlfriend, your mistress. You don't pick up her phone when you clearly know it's her son. I'm sure she's labeled it son. Like she doesn't have it as just like some random Ricky Bowen is in the title of her phone. Come on, Todd. The audacity. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Walk you? You made him a hat? Nini's profile pic and Ricky's phone's funny. Thought I could walk you more like spend one-on-one time together. She's got ulterior motives. Not just a hat rack, my friend. Your mom's annoying. What's FEMA? It's basically an organization that helps disaster victims, like people of. It's kind of like the Red Cross a little bit. Kind of like they help people that have been struck by disasters in different territory or different places. We also get the beginning of Genzara here. Good day, sir. I said good day. I don't understand American companies. That's okay. That's totally fine. Don't burn down my shop. That's called foreshadowing. Make some memories, people. It was pretty dicey. True. That's the truest thing Nini ever said. Not love someone. How does she think that was going to be a good idea? She knows, she's been around Ricky since he was little. She had to have known that he wasn't going to react that well. I wish Ashley and Nini had more screen time together. They do have a good dynamic. I want to create this game in real life. I want to create this board game so that we can play it. The Choosicle. He's not wrong. I'm definitely a wildcat. Definitely. Once a wildcat, always a wildcat. Yeah, yeah. You can do it with the series facts too. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like you're following him around. So that's cyanites. Good save there, Ashlyn. Lobster dip's very good. I've had it. You are? So he just had Emily Pratt in his pocket. So she's just looking at a black screen the whole time? Don't tell her about it. EJ's trying to win Nene back. Oh, absolutely. He's always got that ulterior motive of trying to win her back. Until he gives her up in the final episode. Oh, hold on. We gotta pause for a second. I'll be right back. We are back. Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call. But we should be good to go now. Okay. So we are at what time are we at? 23:35? Around there. Yeah. I'll get it down to it in a second. Okay. So, ready to go in 3, 2. Well, that's a 1. 2, 1, go. It was a gift. Sure was a gift. Buddies? Oh, they're a we now. They certainly are a we now. Gobble gobble. You with you and YouTube. Again with you and YouTube. It is cute, Nini. Oh, I think she could understand it. He's got it. He's got it. What does she say? She says it's called a plie. Is that what she calls it? Is that what the move is, or the position is called? Yeah, plie. I used to dance. That's what it's called. Oh, nice. I feel like it's a weird line. Why would you think they're gonna judge him about watching Glee? Why would they judge him in general? To believe that I couldn't see. You always, 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 always. There's no one to hold. Always, always, always right beside me. You never watched Glee? I've seen a few episodes. I've never watched it all the way through. Oh, we're gonna get a showdown. It's a showdown. Or killing each other. Ma, 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 ma. Of course they pick Ricky. They were both going for root beer? Is root beer symbolism for Ricky? I wonder if anybody's ever thought that. Like, they're so, like, trying to think of all these different connections. Do they think that the root beer is, like, the root beer is Ricky and they're both going for Ricky? I'm probably the only one's ever thought that. They both start with R. They do both start with R. It's not all good. She still resents him. Resents her too. Okay, wasn't that funny, Nini? Come on, Gina. Oh, we're gonna get a little happy dance. She's so happy. Math often is. She's gonna cry. See, the comedic timing for Mr. Mizawa, he's just so good. It's about a robot. And today of all days. 10 and 14. Freaky math girl. Freaky genius girl. No. Alan. His name's Alan. I didn't even have to Google that. Knowledge. And I knew that before I watched for the very first time too. Martha Cox. Pop and lock and jam and break. Nobody, not everybody got in. It's just Big Red. That's all that got in. This is the price you pay for beauty. Definitely the queen of Crazy Town. Oh, don't put her on speaker, Gina. Oh. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Gina's mom is very annoying in these seasons, that's for sure. Oh, now we're gonna get sad Gina. I can't watch sad Gina. Right in the heart. Right in the heart. Calling me anymore? Excuse me? Elaborate, please. Yeah, I was there. I think she had her boyfriend before she moved out. Ashlyn! Woo! Ashlyn made it. Oh, that's cold. Richard Bowen, that was ice cold. I don't need advice from a buddy, right? Oh my god. Savagery. I miss the Rena scenes. That's okay. There's gonna be more Rena scenes, don't you worry. Richard Bowen spitting facts. He was spitting facts. They were just ice cold. Savage. The Sarah Bareilles song about regrets. You know, when I think I've told this story before. When I first watched that video, this episode, and he said that line and she reacted like that, before she said that's all she's ever wanted somebody to say, I thought she was gonna get super angry about it. But then obviously she didn't. He turned into Elsa. He turned into Elsa. I need to get a ukulele. Come on, Nini. How hard is it to write something for yourself? You have a ukulele? Awesome. Where I'm supposed to be. It's hard to tune it though. Oh, I never thought about that. I just thought it'd be similar to like a guitar or a violin or something, I guess. Familiar faces. I like how it goes from her just like figuring out the song to then it breaks into the actual song. That's pretty good. I like that. Then we get a little sad boy montage. It's like where I'm supposed to be. I don't fit in with these familiar faces. I had that science book. That's pretty cool. Man, I'm old. So much more. Can't stop dreaming, thinking. So much different. More than a yearbook memory. Sorry, not cute at all. You're canceled. Carrie Smith, you need to calm down a little. I don't think he's going to be canceled. I like this song. I like most of Nini's songs. Yeah, Nini does do a good job with her songs. Oh my god, you can't show me this image and expect me to be okay. Everything. Every light turns green. Can't stop dreaming, thinking maybe I could be someone different. More than a yearbook memory. This song slaps. I'm thinking EJ publicly broadcasting all the time he's cheated might have something to do with his not getting to Duke. Ashlyn, you always bring the good points. Oh, man, you're the best. You are the best. I want to go. Know my name. Don't apply. Don't apply, Nini. into the new, out of the old, and into the new. Just take me. I think the writers forgot about it, but it fits the narrative. It does fit the narrative. Yeah, you're right. It does fit the narrative. All right, we are on to episode number 8. Let me get this switched so I don't forget about it this time. Episode number 8. Bing Bang Bongo. Oh, and actually, if you weren't here when I explained this in the beginning, this little timer up here, if I can get my hand back towards it. Oh, I forgot how I did it this time. You see the timer. You know where I'm pointing. I can't figure out where there it is. I got it. This little timer here. Right here. This is the timestamp of the episode, the total time of the episode. So as it's counting down, you can you know where I'm at, and you can just pair it up with that, and you know how much time is left in the episode that I'm on. So that's the easiest way I found it. So before we start it, can we talk about Josh's new music? Yeah, sure, we can talk about Josh's new music. I saw the video. I went and looked up the Instagram video, so I saw what he said and stuff. So I mean, it looks like he's got new music coming out. That's pretty cool. All right, this has got 36, 38, 36. Oops. 38. There we go. Perfect. All right. One of the best songs in season 1? Yeah, I'd say Out of the Old is probably one of the best songs in season 1. I wouldn't argue with that. What do you think would happen if Courtney never applied for her? Rini would have been Endgame, even though Rena is Endgame. You're right. I forgot that in the Tecaros episode she says that she calls for her, or she does the call at the end of the episode. You're right. So I bet their problems would have come up regardless. Yeah, they probably still would have broken up. I don't think Rini was ever going to be Endgame. Their problems, the relationship, we'll get to it. The relationship in season 2 is just so toxic that I don't think that anything would have fixed it if she would have stayed, or if she would have just stayed in Salt Lake City, or if she would have stayed in Denver. I don't think that they would have been together either way. They just weren't good together at that point. Ricky was like losing himself, and he was just becoming, his whole personality was their relationship, and so it wasn't working for him. So that I think Josh's song is about the HSO cast and the whole time on a show. That'd be really cool. I'd like that. I think that'd be really awesome. I hope that is what it's about. I think that'd be really, really cool. I think that would be really, really cool. That'd probably be one of his best songs. What if he got Sophia Wiley to be on the song with him? That'd be absolute insanity. Okay. She's been in LA, so you never know. I mean, you heard it here first. Did you hear about what happened in the UK with Olivia Rodrigo? No, I didn't hear about anything with Olivia. What happened with her? I didn't hear about anything that happened in the UK with her. You guys are my sources for information. What happened to Olivia in the UK? Apparently, her tour in Manchester is canceled because there was a fault with the area or the arena. That's too bad that all those people in Manchester were hoping to go watch her in concert and then it gets canceled. That's too bad. And all the people are asking for refunds. Yeah, I know. I'd be wanting a refund too if it gets canceled. It's not our fault it got canceled, so give me a refund, or give us tickets to the next concert that they can go to in the area. That'd be another good solution. But at least give them their money back. All right, who's ready to start episode number 8, the tech rehearsal? So it's 36:38 is the entire time of the episode, including like all the credits and stuff. So that's what I've got on the timestamp. So once we start the episode, then you guys will know where I'm at in the episode as well. So here we go. All right, are we done talking about Josh's music and Olivia in UK? Or do we need more? Do we need more information? Because that is pretty scary that the place is or that it got canceled because of that. They paid like £500 with traveling. That's pretty crazy. I don't know what the conversion rate for £500 is to US dollar, but that seems like a lot. Every time I hear pounds, I just think of like LBS, like weight pounds instead of money. They paid £500? 5 100-pound people? They paid? Let me check for you. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go. $626. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, including all the traveling and stuff. It's kind of crazy that they chose to go this path and not have the play in the actual theater. And Benjamin Mazzara said Rem. So I write. A month? She did, Courtney. Get Ricky worrying about Gina. Well, did we think he was going to do anything else? You can't tell it got... Who cares the theater burned down? Gina's not here! Condemned. What does he say? The Lucky Ducky Puppa Pavilion? What's the third word there? The Lucky Ducky something. Oh, good old Uncle Ruben. $4.98. Lucky Ducky Puppet Pavilion. Okay, that makes more sense. The Lucky Ducky Puppet. He said it so quick I couldn't hear the third word. Who do you think he called? You think he just called some stage manager and he said all the Spanish, and then the guy just like, see he doesn't speak Spanish, but he just did it. This should be extremely healing. Also, real opinions on this episode. I mean, this episode's not the worst episode of the season, but it's also not the best. It might have been his dad or something. It's probably in the middle tiers of the episodes of the season. It's an okay episode. The whole Ricky and Nene in the closet thing, like where they're rehearsing their lines, that we'll get to that, but yeah, it does drag a little bit. I get that. See, Carlos, this is the second time. It was the episode number 6 where Miss Jen is gonna lose her job, and that where he blows his cover, and then he blows this too. Like, he could have just let EJ take that, and EJ would have never been suspicious about it at all. But because he reacted so strangely to it, then EJ, he's obviously going to be suspicious. The subplot is actually quite funny. I mean, the way that EJ reacts to it is kind of funny. Tetanus shot. Apparently that building was haunted. Awesome. I forgot. Yeah, we get our cameo. We get our second cameo after Martha, or Casey Stroh, whatever her real name is. You'll never know when you get a cameo. See, now EJ's being a little sneaky because he just can't handle not knowing. The next Armie Hammer. EJ's backtracking. The Armie Hammer stuff hasn't really aged too well nowadays, but hey, it is what it is. Yep, that's true. Lacks emotional connection. He's a statue up there. Miss Jen just walked up to Ricky and said, "Hey, you're really good. I'm really proud of you." Okay. And then she goes into her lines. I find it weird how they use Natalie Bagley in the entirety of the show, but really in season 1. In season 1 too. I know how to hang out. I forgot Seb and Natalie were dating in season 1. They certainly were. They were dating in season 1, which still shocks me. Like, it's so strange to think about now with the context of season 4. In the midst of our tragedy. Man, she's strong. She's holding that whole rock. It is a lot. Light up. You walk into a room. That's some Riz. That's Ashlyn level Riz right there. That's what I would do right here. Yep. Just pull random things and hope nothing bad happens. That's what I would do. Darren, you're not okay, Ricky. The love of your life is not there anymore. You act like a punk. That's so good. Oh, there's very few lines that Nini has that I really enjoy, and that's one of them. I said something nice. You acted like a punk. Oh man. Page 53. Page 53. No, we don't. And that line also shows Nini has no understanding of what Ricky is going through. I never thought about singing, that's for sure. And a little weird. Just emoting. And I'm your warfare. Until you. He put his hand on it. Didn't she ask him if he's sick or something? Are you sick? Whoa. No. Big red bean behind her. Oh. No, that never happened to me. That's for sure. It's almost like they're not talking about the lines anymore. What are these? What are the writers on? Who names their kid Richard, for one? And who names their kid Nina? Strange. Oof. Look at Ricky dragging Nini right back to childhood. It's what he does. It's why Gina is better. Exactly. You can't name a kid Richard. My uncle's called Richard? Yeah, I know, but that's back in the day when he was younger, when it was more acceptable. Like, nowadays, you can't call a kid Richard. Uh-oh, she's got the hand on the thing. She's gonna drop it. Oh, Richard Bowen. Bringing up the love you? Or the not saying the love you? I genuinely hate that Ricky gave Nini her nickname. What are the odds a child can't say their A's? What are they? Yeah, my little my nephew can say his A's. He's 3, so he can say all kinds of different things with A's. So, not so much that he gave her a nickname. Maybe he just didn't like Nina, so he just called her Nini. Nini's better, to be honest. No disrespect to her parents, but Nini's better than Nina. For the stars, baby, to be number one, I have to raise the bar. Yeah. Okay, I can't go that high. Bop to the top, slip and slide and ride that rhythm. Up to you drop. Okay. I had no idea that Dara could rock like this until this episode. And then once she did this, I was hooked. Music stops. Wow. Fantastic. Once in a generation. That was a wow. And possibly me. Long 5. Oh, it's the popcorn again. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. Okay, so we need to come to a consensus. Is the popcorn there the whole time, already popped and stale? Or did he pop it himself with old kernels? Like I need a consensus on this popcorn. Yeah, it's old stale popcorn. Either way, it's old and stale. Why is he eating it? You gotta love Lucas. Is that the last apple? Is Kenny Ortega? Where would that even fit in? I'm trying to think of that scene where they're at the lunch table and right before status quo. And where would that fit into the where she could say, "Is that the last apple?" The bump it in her hair is so great. Back? Did we pause? Oh no, we're good. If you look at the timestamp, that's about where we're at right now. So, although it's a little 6 seconds ahead. Your internet lagged? Oh no, that's too bad, Lily. We're around, and I'm on my hotspot. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. Oh wait, well, now you're on your hotspot. Probably is what you mean. But I'm at 17 minutes on my end, but that's 6 seconds back. So just follow what the 6 second timestamp says. There's about 17 minutes left to go in the episode. Nee 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 nee. Oh no. Oh no. No, you're not good enough. Why does Nini make this? Because they were talking about Gina. Because of course she's got to make it about herself. Second crush. Don't. No. No. We're regressing here. No. The hand on the oh my god. Thank you, Big Red. Thank you. Mm-hmm. If Big Red was more socially aware, he'd be a little bit he'd be a little bit more suspicious of how they're acting. They're both regressing. This scene feels a little weird to me, but it also shows the innocence of Seb. But it just feels a little weird. It's a good scene, but he's a oh, Lily, I can't. He's not a cheater yet, Lily. Oh, man. And now Carlos is eating the popcorn. This popcorn must be the kind of popcorn you get in like a survival bunker or something if it's staying around. Well, he did drop Natalie for Carlos. Yeah, but I don't think he cheated on. No, I don't think he cheated on him. Cheated on Natalie. I think they broke. Don't they say in the fourth season that they just broke up? I'm pretty sure that's what they say. You don't think so? I don't think Seb He left her for Carlos is the explanation, I think. I don't think we can go to the conclusion that Seb's a double cheater or a serial cheater. I don't think we can get to that. That's a little bit far of a jump for me. We need to hold off on the Seb slander here. But also not totally. Lucas! Hey! Fabulous as ever. Obligated Dreams Weekends. These kids, they do believe in you. And that's worth so much more than a line about a piece of fruit. Or a Tony Award. I was going for an EGOT. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. As a role of a lifetime. The part you were born to play. He still got it, man. He still got it. In your sidelines. It's their turn to take the stage. Think of this as a road to remember. Like Elphaba or Eponine. All I'm saying is this woman does not have the emotional maturity to be in charge of children. You're right. You're right about that. Maybe that's why they were wondering why she has the job in the first place. They should have fired her. The hearts. You're a teacher, you're the lead, and I'm off book now. Show them the way. We're all in this together at the end of the day. I don't know. After all, I played Ryan. Ryan. Oh, amazing voice. I thought he was one of the best singers in the original trilogy. Their turn to take the stage. It could be a role to remember. They teased Elsa in season 1. Insanity. Long-term storytelling right there. And here for the show. I'm their teacher, I'm the lead, and I'm off book now. And the rest is history. I felt small, I couldn't breathe. They took that apple from me. A cameo. So good. I gotta get one of these t-shirts. I don't know what it says. I can't read it. Oh, it says East Side Drama. That's what it says. History. And then slap. Yeah. Was that last one too hard? Teacher. Yeah. They're making history. Broadway? Oh my god, how hard did I hit you? Oh my god, he's got the delivery. This man is perfect. My god. The delivery of his lines are just, they're so good. Do they ever talk about it in the card? Because later on, doesn't Big Red ask him what's going on? Just a moment? Foreshadowing. It was ridiculous. That's probably true, yeah. Oh, Courtney, don't do it. Don't call. Just don't do it. There's no need to call. Oh no. It was just a moment and should have stayed a moment. Oh, that should go on the freaking grave of Rini. That should be the on the headstone. It was just a moment and it should have stayed that way. All right. Let's put a pause on the timer and then we can get to the two-part season finale, episode 9, opening night. Good stuff. Oh, hold on. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. There we go. All right, there's 32:58 to go in this episode, so make this 32 and then 58. There we go. All right. 32:58 is the full time of the episode, and we will start it in 3, 2, 1, go. A little insane? Oh, I gotta change. Why do I always forget that? I gotta change this too. When this happened, when I first watched episode 9 for the first time, I thought, what kind of shenanigans are we gonna get into where EJ's now Troy? I don't know what my mind was gonna go through, but I didn't know what was gonna happen. Why is he in his house telling him he's late? Just for a moment on the guitar. I fell in love with the only girl who knows what I'm about. Oh, this is a good song. This is a good song. After all is said and done, can just pretend and moving on. Is it just a part we're playing? Don't feel like sinking. This song was originally written for Gina and reworked for Nene. Oh, I like that. The first verse only makes sense for Ashlyn. You might be the smartest person I've ever met because that makes a lot of sense. He does tell Big Red, okay. So he tells her tells him now. So he says he's gonna tell her in the car, tell him in the car, but he tells him now apparently. It is Jeweler. He's been kind of great lately. Excuse me? Miss? You want to repeat yourself? Kinda great just means he learned his lines. You're so right. You're so right. He was in such a horrible spot to begin with that just because he learned his lines, he becomes so much greater than what he was originally when they started. It's not a big jump for him. It's not a lot of growth. The bar is not very high for Richard Bowen in the first season. Oh man. Oh, your mom's gonna be there, that's for sure. But somebody else is gonna be there you're not prepared for. Sneezed a blueberry muffin. Does that just mean that like they were eating a blueberry muffin and they sneezed, and when they sneezed they sneezed so hard that it like they dropped they tossed the muffin onto stage? Is that what that means? I'm assuming that's what that means. Otherwise that line doesn't make sense. Tell her the muffin stuff. It won't be the last time Miss Jen says this. Nini is never in a musical except this one. Ooh, I didn't think about that. You're right. Yeah. Well, no, she's in Beauty and the Beast at the end, right? She's a fork or a spoon or something. I also want to point out that Nini doesn't use her jitters to her advantage. Since she breaks character multiple times on stage. She does break character multiple times on stage. Yeah, because she's so flustered when EJ shows up. Yeah, you're right. Oh, but okay, Men is the lead. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Lily. Place. Double meaning. Ricky's trying to read the situation, but he's not doing a very good job of it. Did he not see her start to pull something out of her bag? Wouldn't he wonder what it is? Like, I guess him and Big Red are friends for a reason. They both don't have very good social awareness of what's going on. At least not in season 1. Those are massive. Did Carlos even look for the card? Not for me. Not for me, that's for sure. Oh no, now we're getting the little crumbs of Portwell. Here we go. I don't know. I bet he was because he's so awkward. I bet he just didn't want to do that in front of him. Yeah, cuz he was shy. Like he's not really, like I've been talking, he's not really socially aware. He struggles with that. Plus he's shy. Forever hold your face. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But luckily, Courtney gets to shine, so that's good. If we can't have Gina, I'm glad we get Courtney. My nail beds are history. You're my guys, and this is our team. No. And stretch your stuff. Impressed with me. That's weird. My nail beds are history. So is a mountain lion, but you don't pet it. I wish they did this exercise in season 4 so Ricky could say the trailer about person change. Ashlyn, once again, you're right. I wish they did do that season 4 scene, or that scene in season 4. There's so many different little things that they don't do in these 4 seasons that happen in the movies that I wish they did, because it would add so much more to the relationships in the seasons. There's so many different little things in the movies that add to those relationships that they don't bring to the series that would be just as good or maybe even better. I don't know. They need me in the writer's room. Oh, here we go, Lily. I fell in love. The only one who knows what I'm about. I wish they did when Troy... He's like too blah 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 away from Eastside so he can be near Gina. And I can't tell if I fell out. After all is said and done, it's just about we play it. Don't feel... Okay, move on. No need to linger. No need to loiter. So hunger broke it for a moment. Just for a moment. I still can't... They did a very good job. A moment. Just for a moment. If you just close your eyes... If you just close your eyes and sing the song... Great song. Great song. Underneath the lights, my heart's no longer broken. For a moment. Just for a moment. I'm pretty sure Josh is around the same age I am, right? Isn't he like 23, 24? I'm 24. But I think he's around that same age. How's our leading man? Oh, and here she is. But the scene in 308 where Ricky and Gina stare at each other as opposed to only looking when the other isn't. I know, because they are just better. Nene was afraid to look when Ricky was looking. Gina wasn't. How does Ricky think that they're going to get back together because they hugged? do 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 do. Lily, this is our national anthem if you're not aware. Josh is 23, by the way. Okay, so he's a little bit, just a year younger than me. I didn't know that. If you listen closely in the background, if you listen in the background, you can hear Nini singing something. I don't know what she's singing. She must have been singing the start of something new. I'm so used to the British national anthem. End of solo career. He's very impressed with me. That's such a good line. Oh, more Portwell crumbs. Here we go. I have the power of sight. I have the power of sight. I don't hear any fireworks. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? How many you got? Nini, this acting. It seems like she's just trying to like remember her lines and not act her lines. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was 3 counts of 8. I don't know dance. Is that like a lot? Oh, it's not a lot. Okay. Okay. See, I don't like this scene. Not because of their acting, but because they do this scene in the movie outside. It's in the little courtyard area or whatever, not in the behind lockers. Isn't enjoyable. Super bomb. He is pretty hot. I'm not even behind. They were limited set-wise in the play. I get it, but at least be a little bit true. At least be a little bit true to the source material. I get it. It was really complex. The Queen Gene has arrived. She's back! Ah, she's back! A friend. I don't even know who I don't think I even registered that line until they tell you it at the final scene, like during Breaking Free when they have their little moment, her and EJ. When I first watched, I don't think I even registered, like, oh, I wonder who bought her the ticket. But now, obviously, I know, but like when I first watched it, I was like, oh, somebody just bought her. I didn't think they were going to follow up on it, basically. Ooh, that's called foreshadowing. I had assumed it to be EJ since he was on his phone. I know, I didn't really put that together. I just thought EJ was, because he's not Troy, he's not as invested. So I just thought that he's just on his phone. He's not really paying much attention. I didn't really put those two together in my mind when I first watched it. Obviously, now watching it back, knowing what happens. You know It's better by far to keep things as they are. Don't mess with the flow. No, no. Stick to the status. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. He sees her. Oh, Seb's about to kill it. Everybody quiet! Not what I want. This is not what I planned. Ricky's linger on Gina. Triple take. Not understand. Something is really... Something's not right. I think we should have got more in on what's his name? Rico? Is that Rico? I think we should have got... That's a cool move right there. I think we should have got more on him. Since me and him are rivals. Stick to the stuff you know. By far to keep things as they are. Don't mess with the... I mean, this is just a high school play. The fact, like, if I was in the audience for this, in the universe, and you see these background dancers doing all these different moves and stuff, I'd be super impressed. Like, that's some, like, high schoolers shouldn't be able to do that. He sings both the Ryan and Sharpay parts. Is probably because the dancers would get paid more if they had lines. Yeah, I didn't think about that. The dancers would get paid more if they had lines. You're right. Oh my god. I need him to do an EJ say sorry on Instagram. Oh, Arena Q is established as recurring. You're right. What could that possibly mean? What could that possibly mean? I still don't get the Rena Q because I always miss it. Whoa. She was pretty good as Taylor. I'm too focused on them. And here comes an annoying plotline. You know, an unearned admission into a prestigious school. I thought, another thing that I thought when I first saw this, I thought she was going to be super mad at Courtney for doing that. I thought they were going to go down that direction, but get your head in the game. Get ahead in the game. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Woo! Make sure that we get the rebound. Crowd will go wild. Hit the right note. Time and place. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, he was born to play Troy. Get my head in the game. If Joshua Bassett was around the time Zac Efron was around during High School Musical and they were casting, I think Josh would have beat him out. But my heart's in this song. This makes it feel so right. Should I go for it? Oh, Todd. Oh, Todd! Oh, Todd! The one time Miss Jen's gamble on underdogs actually paid off. Oh. Oh, help me, Todd. What are you doing? Yikes. Yeah, no, Josh can sing, so. Although, Zac gets the opportunity in 2 and 3. And he does a fine job with it. He's not a bad singer. Woo! Oh, he's flustered. He's been bamboozled by his own mother. Why'd he gotta go to her? Oh, shirtless Ricky's coming. Look at what happens when he talks to Gina instead of Nene. Are you sick? How do we interpret this scene? This scene included with the scene where Nene finds out. How do, like on her phone, how do we interpret these scenes together? Are we in agreement that Ricky did the right thing because he's not in the right headspace? Or are we on Nene's side for being upset that he's just backing out because he's not in it, and now she's all flustered? Like, what's the situation here? What are we feeling? How long is this? This one's 33 minutes. Okay. All right, 32:07. 32. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. 32. Can I get the right spot, please? Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Okay. He should have gone to Miss Jen or Natalie, but I understand his thought process. Yeah, I understood his thought process too. I wasn't sure. Excuse me. I wasn't sure why Nene got so upset. Well, I mean, I know why she got upset, but I didn't know why she got so flustered about him not telling. I mean, I understand that he should have done it in a slightly better way, I guess, but I feel like he wasn't in the right headspace. Yeah, like I can see both sides of it. Is the thing? It's the weird thing, because she's not a professional. I can see both sides of it, which is weird. You don't usually get that in a situation like that where you can see both sides. You can understand both sides, and you can see both sides, how both sides are right. Yeah. He definitely he should have. Both of them are in the wrong, and both of them are in the right. It's weird. he should have told somebody, either Miss Jen or Carlos or Natalie or whoever. He should have told somebody that he wasn't going to be able to go on. Tell Nene. The first thing you learn in theater is the show must go on. I know, yeah, you're right. but he should have done something. And then Nini's in the wrong because she gets. I kind of feel like a little irrationally mad at him. Like she shouldn't have been as mad as she got. I don't know. It feels a little weird. But here we go. Season finale of season 1, episode number 10, Act 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, sure, it's gonna be a flawless act 2. Sure. I like how she comes. What did you do to Ricky? The best person that could possibly be playing Chad. Pray for me. See, like, another line that he delivers so well. Pray for me. Are those Carlos's parents or relatives? Or is it just random fans that came and she says that? Mike Jen will fall. Mike Jen will fall. Is that their ship name? Not really, no. Perfectly delivered line there, Gina, as always. Carrying the scene. Girl, what are you doing? Can you make it more obvious? Jeez. I think we kind of nailed it. Okay, here we go. We got an awkward scene coming. See, okay, what do we take from this? Because in season 3, doesn't Gina say that she's never been a leading lady? She's never had the leading role? But in the first 2 seasons, they established that she's been a leading lady more than Nini. I feel like that's what she says, right? You're a great actor. Gina, you know that's not true. So what do we feel about that? Like, has Gina been a leading lady before? Like in her other schools? Or has she not been? Because in season 3, I'm pretty sure that's her first big lead, is playing Anna, right? I think that's her name. Elsa and Anna. I think it meant a lot to Gina to get a lead under Miss Jen. Oh, so it was kind of like she's been a leading lady, but not a leading lady under somebody like Miss Jen. Oh, she's out of character. That's what I took getting the lead amongst East High kids. Okay. Okay. No way. Yeah, good recovery. Good recovery there. Oh, here's the legend. He's a legend. Right, bro? The cows, man. The music cat. Oh. Ah, boom, legend. What a legendary character. Love that man. I wish he was in more. And now we get one. This totally should have happened in the movie. They should have gave Miss Darbus more. That kid stole the screen. Wait. We need to go back to what upsets you, Ashlyn. What's the thing that he finally gets to put the bigger spotlight on her? We should have seen the whole performance. We got robbed. We did get robbed, that's for sure. We technically get the whole performance when she does it in episode 2 or 3. Episode 2? 2. But we do get robbed of this. Trust me, we get robbed of a lot of things in this series. Oh, now we get an annoying scene. Oh, Nini speaking to EJ on stage. Yeah, that is upsetting. You got to stay in character. You can't just do that. You got to roll with the punches. Valid. Not valid. Ooh. That still doesn't mean they're going to get back together. Ouch. Look at that foreshadowing. The double meaning. Not all couples are meant to be together. Oh my god. That's got layers on top of layers on top of layers on top of layers. Is his dad there? Do we see his dad there? Or did he not show up to this one? Bob to the sky, baby. Shooting for the stars. Baby, to be number one, you've got to raise the bar. Kicking and a scratching. They never follow up on this. At least not that I remember, right? It's just a throwaway line, I feel like. See, sweet in a really dumb way. So, like, how are we feeling? You just noticed something in season 2? Well, bring it on. Let me know. Yeah, we never got to see the Robotics Club. No, we don't really ever get to see the Robotics Club. Nightmare fuel for sure. They're such great scene partners too. I know, they just got so much chemistry. It's crazy. That's showbiz. Okay, you know, in a second chance, Ricky goes, but there's something in the summer window and a moment to begin again. I think from there he started liking Gina, and Miss Jen asks if he's happy. He says he's getting there. Yeah, I think you might be right, Lily. I think you can put that together. That makes sense. I'd agree with that. And in the summer he gets a Gina, yeah. Uh-oh. Wow. Very professional. Stare at the door while you're on stage acting. I get it. Gabby, when is she ever called Gabby? I'm not the troll you want. EJ at least tries to stay in character. He tries to be professional, but she just keeps dragging him out. Not the troll you want. And then he just walks off stage. The gasp from the audience. What's happening? Ricky probably should have found a different way to come into the gym. He probably should have found a quieter way to not disrupt the performance, but he did what he wanted to do. I have nothing to say between us, separate hearts. Right at me. But your faith, it gives me strength to believe we're breaking free, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. I know it's kind of annoying how they frame her in the background. Sometimes you can see her just staring, and this scene too. See it coming. Yeah, the chemistry is on point in this scene between Ricky and Nene. Soaring, flying, a star in heaven that we can't reach. She did look like she was gonna cry a little bit, at least a couple tears. In free, we're riding, ooh, climbing, get to the place to be all that we can be. Now's the time, No, the world can see. Poor Wells thought that look was strong. That's good, I like that. They thought that meant poor Will was endgame. Whoa. And then the lingering hand holding? Yeah, Ricky! What just happened? That happened. We're all in this together. Together, together, everyone. Together, together. Let's have some fun. Each other every time. We have the Rini speech soon. Oh, she's in her full V-Hudge. She's in the red dress. This scene, this part confuses me. The crowd's not gonna know the inside joke, so like it just feels a little awkward. But I mean, whatever. Is that the last apple? Oh, I wonder what she picked. Beauty and the Beast. They still all cheer. They're just happy. Yeah, there. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone. Cue the confetti cannons. Yeah. East High Robotics Club. Big Red the Third. What a legendary lineage. She was meant to pick HSM2, but yeah. I know, Lily. I know she was meant to pick HSM2. I'm just saying Beauty and the Beast because that's what it ends up being. Wildcats, 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 Wildcats. Oh, he finally found it. I like how she thinks it's EJ. EJ? I didn't write that. I freaked out when I first saw this. Oh my god, I was not expecting Big Red to be the one that wrote it. Even though all those little hints would lead you to believe that he was the one that wrote it, for some reason when I first watched it, I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, if it was EJ. Kissing cousins. That would be awkward. Uh-oh. Lily, turn away. Turn away, Lily. You're not meant to be at East High. You're meant to be in Colorado. Because you're not supposed to be here. I turned the volume down. She's meant to be on her own. Yeah. She's not meant to be with a guy. She's supposed to be on her own. She thrives better when she's on her own. Or at least she has the potential to. Ten-year-old shift. 10-year-old me shift them. Well, that's because we hadn't really seen the full capacity of what Rena can do. We'd seen just little crumbs, little hints at it, and we liked it, but we weren't sure what we were gonna get. But then we get season 2, and obviously we know what. Oh my god. You were a child when this came out? I mean, in the context of the episode, in the context of just one season, we don't have the benefit of knowing what happens in season 2, 3, and 4. In season 1, this moment, you can think of it as a heartwarming, loving speech to an extent. But obviously we don't have that because we have the benefit of knowing how the relationship ends up going and how it's all about the past. It's not about moving forward. We get it all. Like, we know it's a bad speech and they're not good together, but in the moment, you can take it as, I never outgrew. Yeah, you're right. But in the moment, you can see some things. Oh, she totally outgrows him. Totally. Uh-oh, we're getting close to my thumbnail. One of my thumbnail ideas. Uh-oh. Thumbnail! I'm not sure this is a real thing yet. Contrast with Love You Forever. Well, yeah, obviously, him and Gina were something for real. So is the only reason... Hold on. What's wrong with the guy wearing necklaces? I wear a necklace. I'm not watching. I have it in the background while it works, so I didn't watch that kiss. So, in the whole season, NeNe... Let me try to process what I'm trying to say here. So, in the whole first season, NeNe doesn't... They break up because Ricky's trying to keep her in the past, and NeNe wants to move forward. And then the whole season, she starts to realize that Ricky's putting in the work, he actually cares, all this kind of stuff, or at least she thinks that. But then in the very end, in this scene, his whole "I love you" speech is about the past. So wouldn't she, her whole character arc in season 1 is redundant, because then they go back to the past by getting back together, even though she wants to move forward. So she never really wanted to move forward. She just wanted Ricky to care. Am I right on that, or am I wrong? I feel like I'm right. I don't know. And how the heck did Gina get to this part after we know what happened in the scene where she shows up behind Ricky and tells him that she's leaving? How did she get here? What's the timing on that? The reason he put in the work is because of Gina? Yeah. Uh-oh. Senior prank. Uh-oh. She was just crying her eyes out. She must be a track star or something to get to that scene. Now we have to deal with Rainey. Only for what, like 5 episodes? 6 episodes? When do they break up in season 2? I think it's like 6 episodes in? Maybe 7? It's 8. Okay. That's kind of crazy that she's got offered a spot next month into this prestigious school. Back to what you were saying about NeNe, she had thought that their issues where he didn't say "I love you." She hasn't confronted that she let the boys define her. Oh. Okay. Oh, trust me, we haven't seen anything. All right, season 1 is finished. Season 1 is finished. Season 1. I know about the extra scene, don't worry. She says, "Hey, you ain't seen nothing yet." Name of season 2 song. Uh, Look at Larry putting out all the stops on here. Just a bunch of talents nobody knew he had. I know he's an amazing tap dancer. That's pretty crazy. Whoa. But the whole, I don't know how to. We've talked about the relationship. We've talked about their relationship. All right, that wraps up season 1. That wraps up season number 1. Tomorrow, 40 minutes. Oh, they start making the episodes longer, don't they? 40 minutes, 42 minutes, 38 minutes. The season finale is only 31 minutes, though. I'm still upset that they didn't show us much of the Beast scenes in the play. Like, come on, you built this whole thing up about his whole costume and getting his mask back, and then you don't even show us any of his transformation or his scenes? I can't watch tomorrow. I know, Lily. It's like 1 in the morning when you're. Oops, I gotta turn off the timer. It's like 1 in the morning when you're when I'm going live, but that's okay. I guess we'll have to play it by ear. If I can get it a little bit earlier, I'm talking like 6 or 7. That's probably the earliest I could do. If we get it a little bit earlier, I'll let you guys know on the community tab. But I'm not making any promises. Because I don't know if I'll be able to. Because I got some stuff to do. That's why I pushed it back to 8. Because I have some stuff to do on tomorrow. And so I was hoping that 8 o'clock would be a good time. But I forgot that the time difference is pretty crazy for Lily. But I'll try to make it a little bit earlier if I can. But I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep, so. Just keep an eye on the community tab. Keep an eye on the community tab and we'll figure it out. Alright, so we will move the text. We'll change that to season 2. And we'll change that to episode 1. Perfect. Alright. I can pop in and say hi. I don't know if anybody's really going to be there it's 8 p.m. That's pretty late, but that's the first time I was able to get it scheduled, so I guess we'll find out, though. I do have one thing to say about the actual trilogy. So in the movies, there's a bunch of different costume changes, obviously, when they come in and out. But in the context of and the continuity of the world, how does it make sense that she has so many different outfits at school? Because she wears the dress underneath her lab coat when they're doing the competition, and then she takes off the lab coat and she has that during breaking free. But then she gets the red dress. Does she just keep the red dress in her locker? Like, how does she have the red dress for the final dance number in We're All in This Together in the gym? Like, where's she keeping this beautiful red dress? It doesn't make any sense. I never understood that. I understand because it's a movie and they change her costume when she's off camera. I understand that, but in the context of the world, if this was actual real life, why would she change her dress to a red dress to match the rest of the clothes? Because it's obviously red and white's their colors. But it doesn't make any sense. Like, she just has it in her locker, a beautiful, not wrinkled red dress in her locker. I mean, I guess Sharpay keeps clothes in her locker, so it's possible. But like, she knew that they were gonna have this dance number. and she was gonna have to change. She was gonna have to make a costume change, and after she gets done with the performance of breaking free, like it doesn't make. Yeah, Ryan does change. He changes into the red top and the black pants instead of whatever he's in before the dance number. I don't know. I understand obviously why it happens in real life, but in the world of the movie, the logic of the movie, in the logic of the world, it doesn't make any sense. It's just confusing. So I just wanted to bring that up because it always confuses me on why she has so many different clothes every different time she's in the same area in this different scenes and stuff. It's a little strange. Ooh, we've also got Valentine's Day next stream tomorrow. Valentine's Day is quite the episode, that is for sure. But then we get the storm. The storm's kind of a brutal one to get through because of the way that Ricky acts towards Gina. That's kind of a brutal one. And then you got the quinceañera, which I love because Gina gets to shine. And then you get Yes Ann's also kind of a brutal one because Ricky's kind of just like all depressed and all kinds of things. He's no fun in season 2 until the end. And then Gina's all kind of upset too. Then you get the field trip. Field trip's kind of weird. Nobody really liked the field trip episode. I like Most Likely to because I know you can't see this because actually I could probably show you. Yeah, there we go. I like EJ does get creepy in the quinceañera. He's like, what do you have to say about it? You have anything nice to say? As he's filming. So, I like Most Likely to because I do like the performance of Big Red and EJ in the Gaston scene. I do like that song. Spring Break, good episode because we do get a little bit of seeing Gina on her own without any of the East High boys. So that's a cool little change. Transformation's a weird one. Just because it's like girls versus boys and the boys do nothing the whole episode except for talk about Gina and Nene. So total coding in Spring Break episode. Then you got Showtime is good. The whole breaking the wrist thing. Your profile pic is cute. I love penguins. My profile pic. Oh, my Disney Plus play. Yeah. It's a penguin. Yeah, I forgot about that. So the Showtime episode, the whole breaking their or spraining their wrist, whatever they do, I don't think that was the best course of action to take, but it's whatever. I mean, it's not a path I would have taken, but it's whatever. And then Second Chance, obviously, you get the great song. Yeah, I know it had no consequences. Like, yeah, Miss Jen's mad. She's mad at them, and she tells Ricky to jump off something high or something, something like that. But other than that little kind of episode for Miss Jen where she kind of goes off the rails, there's no real response to them breaking their or spraining their wrist, whatever they do to it. And it just feels unnecessary. Like they didn't. You could have had Ricky fall off have the rope snap on his harness, and had something happen to just him. Why did he have to fall on Ashlyn? Is it because we're trying to the whole season? Ashlyn is going through this personal journey of realizing that she is good enough and she is the person that's the right person to play Belle. Like, is it this whole like? Does that add on to it? Like, is that the reason we do this with him falling? I feel like having him fall on her, maybe it was to break the fall so you wouldn't think that, oh, Ricky's dead or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like to lessen the impact. I don't know. The whole spraining the wrist thing, falling from the harnesses, is a little bit weird. The first 2 episodes, see, that was the storyline for Ashlyn, but there was no payoff by the end of the season. Struggle. It's a struggle. The first 2 episodes is a rocky start to the season, that's for sure. I do like when they actually start singing Beauty and the Beast, but the problem is Ricky's so involved with Nene that his performance lacks, and it suffers because of it. He's so depressed that she's gone, and he's tired and all this kind of stuff, and it's just it suffers because she's gone. So then he doesn't try his best. He doesn't want to do it, and then it feels weird, his performance, his audition, but then he still gets the lead because she already had it pre-casted. Because as the episode states, it's typecasting. Yeah, you're right. It is about his home stuff too. I forgot that at the beginning of the season is when he starts moving. You're right about that. So it is about his home stuff too. You're not wrong. He projects his attachment to his childhood on Nini. He does do that. Yeah, he does do that. Okay. So the first 2 episodes are just a little shaky, little rocky, but then we get this gem of an episode right here. Probably the best episode of the entire season, if you think about it. Quinceañera is good. I don't know if it's not the best episode. Spring Break's a good episode. Most likely to I enjoy, except for that's the episode when he deletes the comment, which is kind of annoying. I don't like that episode. Although that's the episode they break up, isn't it? Yeah, because then the next episode's Spring Break and he's gone. So yeah, that's the episode they break up. So I guess that you could consider that a good episode. But Storm's kind of brutal. Yes Anne's kind of brutal. Field Trips, whatever. Transformations, whatever. Showtime and Second Chance. Second Chance is better than Showtime. Because that's when you get Second Chances the song and stuff. But yeah, we got to get through season 2. We got to power through it. We got to power through it because then we get to the good stuff in season. We get season 3 and season 4, which is the real good stuff. They should have broken up earlier than season 2, episode 8. They're insufferable. Oh, they're so bad by episode 8. They're so bad. Oh my god, it's brutal how bad they get by episode 8. They should have broken up around like this mark right here. When he tries to get her into the play, that's when they should have broken up. Or around this mark, or even around the storm, they should have broken up. And then the whole Nini getting upset about Gina not telling her about the chocolates. Like, chill, girl. She don't have to tell you about the chocolates. Oh my god. It's just, like, I guess the theme of today is keeping secrets or whatever she says. Oh my god, that's brutal. Brutal. Oh, man. Yeah, as soon as Nini writes the Rose song, she knew it had to be over. Why does it drag out 2 more episodes? I know! The Rose song... You're trying to tell me... She's trying to tell people this about a rose and a beast? And not about her and Ricky? I mean, come on. We're not that stupid, girl. We're not that stupid. We can see through we can read between the lines. In what world is a rose gonna feel that way about the beast? Just because he keeps it in a thing of glass? Come on. Oh, man. They should have broke up right around this area. And it's Ricky who suggests breaking up. It's just... It's a weird relationship. They chose to go in a weird direction for season 2. Very weird direction. But it's during the pandemic. They weren't sure if they were going to get a season 3. It was weird times. I can understand it was weird times, but the direction they chose to go for season 2 is quite strange. I will say that. So quite the strange direction. All right, I think I should keep this on for like 4 more minutes because we're almost at 3 hours. So let's keep talking for 4 more minutes so we can extend this to 3 hours. It doesn't matter. I just want it to be an even number. Oh, season 2. Season 2. Did you miss anything? Oh, no, you didn't really miss anything. We were just talking about how season 2 is a weird season. The directions they chose to go with, or to go in, is a strange one, with the whole relationship of Ricky and Nini. And then the little Like, then you get the whole EJ and Gina stuff that they're trying to push the whole season. When do we first start to see the Portwell stuff? We don't start to see the Portwell stuff until Quinceañera, right? I'm researching proof that Rena was planning to get together since 1-5. The number of people who think that it happened because Olivia left is ridiculous. Well, if you watch, what's the name? Hold on, let me get this for you real quick. What is the name of the YouTube channel? I think it's Multi Edits. You guys know who Multi Edits is on YouTube? They do a very good job of like diving deep into. Yes, that's hilarious. That's good. You pull that. They do a very good job of doing the deep dive stuff into the episodes and stuff. They do a very good job. And so they've talked about in episodes in the past, they talked about how it was coded from number 5, and they even like bring up examples from the script and from Tim that says, yeah, once we saw the homecoming scene in the car, we knew that was the direction we needed to go in. So yeah, I don't know why the people think because Olivia left, that's why they did it. It was clearly planned way before that. Way before that. I don't know what those people were thinking. They're just bitter because they wanted Ricky and Nene to be together, even though they clearly shouldn't have been. But that's how the fandoms work. If you are shipping a relationship, then you're gonna like it. You're not gonna like any other relationship involving those people and other people. So they're projecting their real life relationship onto them and the show. I get it. People say your first love isn't always your last love. I know, that's true. That's true for most people, probably. I'm a Joe Olivia, but I don't ship Rini. We gotta power through. We're gonna have to power through season 2 so we can get to the good stuff in season 3 and season 4. It's gonna be hard to watch some of this stuff. I'm gonna cringe so hard with some of this Ricky and some of his antics that he gets up to in this season, especially in the beginning episodes. I got my little cousin to watch HSS Rainy. You gotta put her on the right path, Lily. Put her on the right path. Show her the true ways. Show her the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm trying, she doesn't listen. Oh, she'll get there. She'll get there. When she sees the natural chemistry that they have, she'll get there. She'll convert everybody, or she'll convert just like everybody else did. It's too hard to deny. You can't deny it. You just simply cannot deny that Rena is the best. Summary's got there by 5, season 4. I don't know how you can still get there. Unless you're just so bitter about the way that the show took the relationships. I don't know how you could possibly get there. She watched the whole show and see still Irene and cry when Nene left? How does she watch the whole show and still not? What? I don't understand it. Because I will admit, when I first watched the show, I was a Rene. I was. But then obviously as it went on, I grew. I realized I was in the wrong, and I became a Rena, and now I'm Rena for life. Like, you can change when you see something that's right and something that's clearly wrong. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to be through 4 seasons of this show and still believe that Ricky and Nene were the best for each other. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just like how people still are Portwells and believe that EJ and Gina are the best for each other. I think as some people grow a bit older, they see things differently. I feel like that's true, but some people grow older and they still stuck in the past, like Ricky. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been another fun one. 3 hours. 3 hours we watched. We got through all season 1 through these first 2 streams. It's been super fun. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the best. You guys bring up so many good points that I'm not even thinking about, that, and you help me, you explain things. Like, you guys are just awesome. You help me out with so much stuff. It's amazing. You guys are the best. So tomorrow, it's scheduled at 8 Eastern time. But if things change, if I can get it a little bit earlier, I'll let you guys know on the community tab. So keep an eye on that. But if I don't post anything there, then just know it's going to be at 8 o'clock. So, Lily, I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. But it's probably going to be 8. Because I don't know. I got some stuff going on tomorrow. I don't know how long it's going to take. So we'll see. We'll see. But then, Saturday, I think, what, I have it at like 5 or something? I think I had it at 5. Let me just check real quick. I'm pretty sure I put it at 5. Yeah, Saturday's at 5, yep. And then Sunday's at 1. Okay. So, the 5 one shouldn't be bad, because that's what, like, probably 11 o'clock for you? Maybe? 10 o'clock? Something like that? I don't know if I can go to both Friday and Saturdays, but I'll try to hop on in one for a bit. That's cool, Ashley. That's cool. Whatever your stuff is probably more important than my stuff anyway, so whatever you can do, that's fine. I'm just going to be here reacting. I'm just going to be here watching the show. So whenever you guys can pop in, or if not at all, that's totally fine. It doesn't matter. Whenever you guys are free, I'll be here. But I do want to thank you guys again for stopping by. It means a lot to me that you guys show up to these and we watch them together and stuff. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I've sat through it plenty of times before. Trust me. I've rewatched this series all the way through probably 10 times. Well, that's 10 times before season 4 came out. Now that season 4 has come out, I probably watched it maybe 3 or 4 times all the way through. So I like this series a lot. So I've been through the ringer with season 2. Trust me. So I can get through it again. But that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave the stream a like. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watch. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.